Hi, everyone. My name is Sammy Long. I'm an intern here at Hoops Talk. Currently a senior here at San Diego State. Some of you may know me. I've been highlighting your guys' comments in the background, but this is my second preview video. So we're looking ahead to tomorrow night's game, Lakers Nuggets. Going to be a fun one. A lot of storylines surrounding the game. Crazy week for the Lakers, obviously, with getting blown out by the Clippers and then having a crazy fourth quarter comeback and then having to go to OT to beat the Wizards last night. So team's in a very volatile place, but hey, they've had two wins in a row. So hopefully looking to build on that going into Saturday. Things I'm going to get into today, talking about the Denver Nuggets game plan, what they like to do a lot. D'Lo possible revenge game. He's struggled against his team. We're going to take a look into that. Jamal Murray's status for the game is up in the air as well. And then LeBron he's going to hit 40,000 points tomorrow night. So we're going to take a look at all these. I'm getting over the flu, so if I cough, just please bear with me. We're on the home stretch here. So first thing we're going to get into is the Nuggets game plan. This team, ironically, is not a very good team in transition. They like to slow the game down. They're 27th in pace and dead last in efficiency in transition. Their actually three-point rate went from 22nd last year to 28th this year. They're a very good team. Obviously, we know this. The Lakers have lost 7 straight against them, but they rely heavily on their starting lineups. They don't go super deep on the bench. They don't get a lot of production from the bench. So, but obviously we know, Jokic and Murray and Porter and Gordon and these guys, I mean, they've really been a thorn in the Lakers side the last year and a half. So I think a key for the Lakers to win this game is get out and push the pace. We know that Denver likes to slow it down. A lot of times, Denver is a better postseason team than they are a regular season team because night in, night out, some teams just get out and run on them. And in the playoffs, when everything slows down, guys are really trying defensively. Every possession really matters. That's where they really excel because, when Jokic had something like 7 triple-doubles in his last 15 games, I mean, he's just unreal and is like a point guard that's a center, but can score and pass and he can do everything. So I think the Lakers need to get out and run tomorrow and get them moving up and down the floor, especially against, you don't know Jamal Murray's status. We're going to get into that here in a little bit, but they need to get out and run this team and tire them, honestly, because their bench is not that great. Now, the Lakers bench has had a lot of problems. That's something to behold. They have not been contributing. The only guy last night who did anything was Dinwiddie with 10. But still, I think the Lakers are maybe a little deeper and need to, especially if Murray's out, and needs to get after that tomorrow. So looking at next, D'Lo possible revenge game. Now I know this is a regular season game. Most of the time, revenge games are in the playoffs when it really matters. And yes, I completely agree. But this is a big game for D'Lo because this has been a team that. This is the team that almost got him traded because as we all know, the 4-game sweep in the Western Conference Finals, he was frankly abysmal last year in the playoffs. And I love D'Lo. I think he's turned a corner. I think he's playing with a confidence that I don't know if he had last year. And if the Lakers want to go anywhere, they need D'Angelo Russell. I mean, I believe the Lakers are 0-5 when he doesn't play. I mean, you need his scoring. I know he doesn't play great defense, but at least he tries. And he is a guy that can take over a game and do what the Nuggets have done to the Lakers for the last year. Most of the time, even the series last year, Jokic didn't go crazy. I mean, it was Aaron Gordon going off, KCP going ham. I mean, Bruce Brown in the playoffs was the guy who was killing the Lakers. Like, why is Bruce Brown and KCP killing us? But that's what happened. D'Lo against this team in a Laker uniform. He did not play the last time that they played on February 8th. He played in the first game of the year. He had 11 points. Game 1 of last year's Western Conference Finals, he had 8 points. Game 2, he had 10 points. Game 3, he had 3 points. And Game 4, he had 4 points. So obviously, that's just unacceptable. Can't happen. And I think it's going to change, especially if if the Lakers go far in the playoffs, you're going to think they're going to run at Denver. Denver's the favorites. The West is very good this year, but you got to think that the defending champs and Jokic and Murray have been there before, whereas in teams like the Timberwolves and the Thunder are trying to prove it. So they're still the team to beat. So, if we're going to see these guys on the road, D'Lo's got to get going and got to have a game where you're like, that's the D'Angelo Russell that we've seen the last 2-3 months that has been balling out. Been one of the primary reasons why the Lakers are even still in playoff contention. So you want for D'Lo to be the guy that he knows that he can go into Denver in a playoff series and be a contributor, because in his Laker uniform so far, he hasn't. They really bottled him up, but they're going to need him tonight. And it's an opportunity to really get off if Jamal Murray does not play. So getting into that, getting into Jamal Murray's status, they don't know yet. They kind of left it up in the air. He rolled his ankle last night. But Vegas is very telling. The wise guys always know, and the Lakers are actually being installed as a favorite tomorrow. The line moved, and I believe the Lakers, last time I checked, like 20 minutes ago, was like -1. So that wouldn't be happening if Jamal Murray was playing. So I really think that he might be out tomorrow night. And if you're the Nuggets, why would you play him? I mean, you're sitting at the 3 seed. Yes, you want to be one of the top 2, but do you want to risk him really getting an ankle injury by, when you're going to be in the playoffs? You got to be careful with that. Malone even hinted at that already at his presser today. So you got to think he might be out, which the Lakers finally, obviously we don't root for injuries. We don't want anyone to be injured. We want to beat them with Jamal Murray. But they finally catch a little bit of a break with injuries, because the Lakers have been decimated by injuries, as we know. Christian Wood, Gabe Vincent, Jared Vanderbilt, read 2 times. We know the whole story. But Murray, they got to attack this, especially since they rely heavily on the starters. Murray's been the guy that's really killed the Lakers. Not having Murray, allows you to collapse a little bit more on Jokic. The key tomorrow night is Michael Porter Jr. has been killed the Lakers. I mean, just destroyed him, because they put Reeves on him, and Reeves is just too small. It's not even his fault. He's too small. Michael Porter Jr. is way too big for him. He just spots him in the corner, is knocking down shots. With Murray out, you obviously don't have to worry about him, so you can roll some guys over. But the perimeter defense needs to really lock in. Look at last night against the Wizards. Jordan Poole looks like a Hall of Famer, and this is the NBA. Any guy can get off on any given night. So just because Murray's out, the Lakers better not roll out of bed and think, well, we'll probably win this game because Murray's out. No, they got guys who can ball. Christian Brown. So Lakers really need to bring it. And I think that starts with, as we were mentioning, D'Lo and Reeves. D'Lo and Reeves need to be what Michael Porter Jr. and Aaron Gordon and KCP have been to the Lakers the last 2 years. These guys that they aren't the 2 best players, but have been destroying the other team, them being the Lakers when they play. And then it allows guys like Jokic and Murray to get going in the fourth when they need to. Let LeBron and AD, they're going to get theirs. D'Lo, Reeves. I hope Christie gets minutes. Torian Prince. That's a conversation for another day. I firmly believe Max Christie should be getting minutes over Torian Prince, but Darvin Ham doesn't agree. So these guys got to step up and got to hit shots and become a factor and pull Jokic away from the basket a little bit. So heading into my final topic, LeBron's 40,000 points can't be a distraction. Amazing achievement. And it should be celebrated. LeBron's an amazing player, one of the greatest of all time, if not the greatest, but they can't let this is a crucial game. The Lakers need every game down the stretch. There's no nights off. There's none of these things. And the Lakers have honestly been really bad when there's been a night like this. Statue night, lost. When LeBron passed Kareem last year, lost. I mean, this cannot be a distraction where he gets it and everyone's talking about it. Obviously, there's going to be a bunch of eyeballs. They'll be a little honored. They'll probably stop the game. But the Lakers need this game. So this is not – maybe it'll help that they're on the road in a weird way versus playing at home, statue night, and passing Kareem was at home, and it was just kind of the crowd was going crazy, and it was like it stopped the flow of the game, rightfully as it should. But maybe there'll be a little less of that on the road, where the Lakers can just ball and let's celebrate LeBron's 40,000 points with a win. Like it's a team that's tortured us the last year and a half, 7 straight. So they need to come out, a lot of energy, lots and lots and lots of energy. I can't implement that enough. If they come out like they did against Phoenix, they're gonna get run out of the gym. Oh, I got a little thumbs up there. They come out like they did against the Clippers, they're gonna get run out. If they come out with that same kind of intensity in the fourth quarter that they brought, this team can be dangerous. And I think they've shown that with going 9-3 over the month of February. So it's a big game. Can't wait for it. It's time for the Lakers to enact a little revenge and go Lakers. I'm excited. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I appreciate the time. Thank you.